All right, I started working on this. This is a thrift find that I found, quite a while ago, and I've just left it red. It's been sitting above my cabinets. And I made that shelf, and I'm trying to come up with things to put on it. This may or may not go on it, but I'm going to try it. But anyways, I'm not going to leave it red. I want to give it kind of a rust look, an old look, like an old watering can. And I was going to put this, I have some of this, now let's see here, sterling silver. But it's not chalk paint, so I put some on the bottom just to see, and you can see it's not covering. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put a coat of the Waverly chalk paint in, let's see, what is it? Elephant. And then I'm going to put a coat of the sterling silver over it. And then do something else to make it look old. And I thought I ought to share it. So now I'm going to put a coat of this on, and then I'll let that dry, and then I'm going to put some of this on, and then I'll figure out what I'm going to do for there, and I'll see what I come up with. Now that the Waverly elephant color chalk paint has dried, I'm just going to start pouncing on with a makeup pad or sponge the silver. Can't get that scooted back far enough so y'all can really see. Well, I'm going to continue to do this and cover the whole thing. And it's looking, let's see, this side over here, I think I've done some of it. And you can see it's really looking like a, now on camera you can see that red coming through because I didn't give it a second coat, but really out you can't, but I can see it on the camera, right? In there. But that's the way it's looking. It really looks galvanized. And that was with the Elephant Waverly chalk paint in Elephant and the Folk Art Metallic Sterling Silver. And I'm going to finish this and I'll get back with you. Well, I finished putting the sterling silver on it, and it really does. It turned out, it looks like it's a galvanized watering can. I like the way it turned out. I'm not finished with it. I want to do some more with it to make it look old. And when I figure that out, I'll come back and show you a little bit of the process and what it looks like when I'm finished. Well, I've decided what I wanted to do with it. I done just a little bit last night, and it just was getting too dark in my room, and I couldn't film it, so I'm going to finish it up this morning, and hopefully you can see what it's starting to look like. And what I did was I have a makeup sponge and some matte Mod Podge. I think I've done this on here before. And I'll just kind of tap it on. And I'm just going to kind of put it in places I think rust would form. I'm going to work at this a little bit at a time so my Mod Podge doesn't dry. Yeah. I'm not going to do this all on camera, but I wanted to do some so you could kind of see what I was doing. Probably around the edges of that. around the bottom. Okay, I'm going to do that for right now. And I'm going to take my cinnamon. Just some, I get this at the Dollar Tree. It's not expensive that way. Get my cap off. And shake it down on there. When I get done, when it finishes drying, I'll kind of rub some of it off where it's just a powder. And I also think that would look cute, like on the spout. Around the holes and the edges. Not being real precise or anything like that, just okay. I've got it over a plate where I can sprinkle a lot of it back in. Like I said, when I finish, I'll dust what didn't have the glue and stuck. I'll dust it off. And that's what it's starting to look like. I'm going to finish this up and let it dry, and then come back and show you what it turned out looking like. Very easy process. Remember, this started out red, just as red as it could be. And I used the chalk paint from Waverly in Elephant, and a folk art sterling silver, sponged it on, and then let it all dry, and started with sponging on the cinnamon. And it makes it look old. I think it's going to turn out real cute. So let me finish this up and I'll be back. Well, here it is finished. I'll get a close-up of it. And that was, it started out bright red, and now it looks like a aluminum watering can. It's cute. And as I mentioned at the first of the video, I was trying to make some things to go up on a shelf that I have made, and that'll be my next video coming up. I have it finished, I just don't have it hung and decorated yet. But I hope you liked watching this process. So until the next one, we'll see you later.